Hey, so I'm Andrew Shean. I'm the Chief Academic Officer at National Education Partners. We're part of the National University System, where we have 4 affiliate universities as well as other programs and services. We're over 45,000 students and offer educational experiences across the United States and globe. I'm responsible for shared academic services. I also support system kind of innovation initiatives, help bring collaboration across the system. And I'm on the executive cabinet, and we're involved with, as you can imagine, a lot of board activity and around strategic direction of the system and the affiliates. That's me. Gosh, there were a lot. I would say maybe if I could pick 3. Number 1 was the amount of productivity that took place and the continued positive results in a world in which nobody's coming into the office every day. I think that surprised me. I thought there would be a lot of, frustration and challenges with working remotely. I give our IT team and others just a lot of credit for the amount of work they did to get people set up remotely. But I think all of our surveys indicate, for the most part, people are almost more productive working from home. So that surprised me. Of course, there's individual cases or certain groups that maybe more challenged than others, but that definitely surprised me, number 1. I'd say number 2, big surprise for me was how well our students adapted. Obviously certain groups and certain types of learning experiences may be more conducive to a physical setting, but generally speaking, our students were really resilient. They responded well to being, 100% online if they were in a hybrid or even a physical classroom. I think in part just because of the nature of the pandemic, they probably didn't have a ton of choice, but generally speaking, they responded really well. So student feedback generally was very positive. I say something that surprised me, and maybe this is more personal than I would argue globally, but I do miss some of those certain meetings or certain collaborations where you kind of almost do that informal touch base or that informal collaboration that you kind of get more intimate, more deep. I thought you could maybe replicate that online, and maybe it's a phone call or it's a virtual happy hour, and yeah, to some degree that was true. But there's just still, for me, there's still something about just being in the physical connectivity of other human beings that I miss, and sometimes I feel is really valuable for the work that I do. That surprised me. I thought, I'll figure out how to replicate this online. I can replicate, just about everything else online. So that was a surprise for me.